Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Maurice here. We are back today for another video, and in today's video I just want to make a heartfelt apology out to Thrag, the regent of the Viltrumites, because for the past week the internet has been absolutely eviscerating this man, me included, and I just want to say that this latest episode of Invincible kind of shut us up. This latest episode of Invincible showed us why Thrag is indeed the Grand Regent. But you know what, before we get into glazing Thrag, let me just say one thing right now. The reason everybody was on Thrag's head for the past week is because the last episode of Invincible really made Thrag look like a little bitch. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, he genuinely didn't really do anything, and he didn't really show why he was meant to be feared. Let's just say that this episode gives you every reason to fear Thrag. In fact, it's in this episode that we actually get a little bit of a backstory for Thrag. And let's just say that not much has changed about this man over the years. We see in this little backstory that Thrag was actually the leader of the Viltrumites for a pretty long time up until this point. Like, longer than you might think, right? And one of the first things he does as leader is he tells all the other Viltrumites that they need to weed out the weak, according to him. And so this literally causes a giant brawl on Viltrum, and a bunch, and I mean a bunch of people die from this. Like, there's not that many of them left after this. And the funny thing about this is literally nobody questions him. They all just kind of look at each other and they're just like, oh, okay, sure. And they literally all just start massacring each other. It's honestly insane how they have a hive mind like this. Then again, I say that, but at the same time, who's gonna tell Thrag no? Oh, but let's get back to Thrag. So it's actually in this same flashback that we see that Thrag kills a fellow Viltrumite who literally said he would not betray him, but Thrag's like, you know, I think you're lying. And he literally just one-shots bro for literally no reason. And that's pretty much what this whole flashback is. It's just showing that Thrag over the years has not changed one bit, not at all. And I know all that sounded bad, right? But here's the thing, Thrag is way worse than you think, because not only is he as strong as he is, he's also extremely intelligent as well. And we see this when he tries to talk Nolan onto his side, and he actually almost does. He tells Nolan, look, I will forgive all of what you've done up to this point if you just come back to our side, and I will let you and your sons live, and there will be no more issues amongst us. And Nolan literally almost takes him up on the offer, but the only thing that stops him is he says that we don't really have a place to call home anymore though. What do you mean? Like, look around us, we don't really have a home anymore. Look at Viltrum. Because like at this point, Viltrum is nothing like it was in the past. And notice Nolan's wording on that. He says we don't have a home. He never said no. Now I could just be misreading this whole interaction, because let's not forget, during this time, Nolan is trying to repent for all of the wrongdoings he's done, so I doubt he would actually like take him up on the offer seriously. But the fact that he didn't even say no, and the fact that he just said we don't have a home, says a lot. But yeah, this scene just really shows that Thrag is honestly like the ultimate package, because he has brawn and brain, and he knows how to use them when he has to use them. Not gonna lie, Thrag had so much aura in this episode that during the actual battle segment, he literally just stands there and mad dogs everybody. He does not throw a fist, he does not do anything, he just sits there and looks. And they all know not to touch this man. And when I say all, I mean everybody except Oliver, because of course Oliver, thinking he's the main character yet again, he charges at Thrag, and Thrag has to remind him that it's not your time, little buddy. And he literally just sucks half this dude's face off, and it is the most gruesome thing so far in the show, in my opinion. And the crazy thing is that Mark saw the entire thing go down, and he tried to chase after Oliver, but Thrag got in the way, and he was like, nah bro, he's useless to you, you don't need him. Mark just simply responds with, okay, that's fine, I killed your man Conquest, so I'll just go ahead and have to kill you too. And this makes all of the other Viltrumites turn around like, say on God you killed Conquest. Then right after this, Invincible charges at Thrag, and he hits him with the most powerful punch we've probably seen him throw yet in the show, and he actually hurt his own hand, and Thrag just kept on looking at him like, so that's it. Mark still tries to hit Thrag a few times, but Thrag dodges it, and he actually returns with his own punches, and you can tell Thrag's punches were actually doing damage to Mark. Like, these were no joke. Thrag then holds Mark in a chokehold, and he just looks at him for a few seconds before giving him the backhand of the century and sending him like 5 galaxies away. And you know what? So far, all of this is just a normal walk in the park for Thrag. He's not even trying with Mark, and Mark is at his most powerful at this point, right? And we don't even see Thrag try until like later on in the episode, because later on in the episode, that's when Mark, Nolan, and Thetis fly through Viltrum and completely explode the planet from the inside out. And this obviously leaves Thrag absolutely livid. This man has no words. He just simply charges at Thetis and he just immediately decapitates him within seconds. Nobody realizes what's happening until Thrag is holding up his head. And bro, look at everybody's faces as soon as Thrag is holding up his head, and the first words out of Thrag's mouth is, "You're all going to die. You're all next." I'm not gonna lie, I'd be in that situation like, me? Bro, that wasn't me. I don't know what I did. I don't know who this we is, but they can go, not me. But they don't really have time for any of that because Thrag just immediately charges at Nolan, and he is flying through the galaxy, beating Nolan's ass at like the speed of light, and his son is back there chasing him, watching it happen. Thrag is just handing out L's the entire episode, bro. Sooner or later, Mark got involved in their chase, and Thrag actually started to chase Mark now, and when he caught up with Mark, he grabbed this dude by his hair, by the back of his head. That is the ultimate disrespect. And if Nolan didn't step in, Mark definitely would have died at this point, right? But it's short-lived because right after Nolan saves Mark, that's when Thrag charges at Nolan and he just throws his hand right through Nolan's chest, seemingly killing him. Then proceeds to give Mark CTE before trying to gouge his eyes out. And in the middle of him doing this, he actually thinks in his head like, there's already enough dead Viltrumites. We don't need any more dead Viltrumites. I could maybe use him in the future for something. So in a rare act of mercy, Thrag lets Mark and Nolan go, and he just lets them float in the vacuum of space. Yeah, if there's one thing I learned from watching this episode, it's not to judge a character too early, because we don't know what they're about, and until we know what they're about, we should reserve our judgment.